An alternative to Salah has been found. A new possible transfer target has emerged for German coach Jürgen Klopp and Liverpool during the summer transfer window. According to French sources, the Reds are one of the teams that have been named as a potential suitor for Zenit attacker Malcolm ahead of the 2023-2024 season. The report claims that the Premier League side appreciates his profile, and that the Brazilian striker is expected to leave the Russian club in the coming months. French giants Paris Saint-Germain sought to sign the 26-year-old dynamo in the January transfer window, and the player is said to be hoping to return for his services this time around. Liverpool have made 2 additions to their roster this summer, with Dominic Szoboszlai and Alexis Mac Allister arriving to bolster their midfield options, and this latest rumour suggests that offence can be strengthened as well. The Zenit winger joined Barcelona in 2018 for a starting fee of €41 million and made 6 La Liga starts where he scored a goal along with 2 assists as the exciting attacker failed to nail a regular starting berth. His disappointing debut with the Spanish Giants led him to join his current club in the summer of 2019, where he had the opportunity to field for the Brazilian national team twice with his performance. Malcolm's incredible form for Zenit last season shows that as a left-footed right winger, he has the potential to be a dream alternative to Mohamed Salah for Klopp at Anfield. There is no doubt that the Egyptian national team player is the manager's star attacker. The former Chelsea man has recorded 19 goals and 12 assists in 37 Premier League starts this season. No other Liverpool player has surpassed this score contribution in either stat. The 31-year-old superstar topped the charts in the league with 23 goals and 13 assists for the Reds in the 2021-2022 season, highlighting his importance for the side as the main offensive threat. Described as sensational by journalist Graham Bailey, Malcolm demonstrated his quality with 23 goals and 7 assists in 27 Premier League games last season. The 26-year-old has averaged a SofaScore rating of 7.9. This rating places him the highest in comparison to the Liverpool squad. Malcolm also created 2.3 chances per game for his teammates last season. This shows that the old Bordeaux jewel can be a great rotation player for the British Giants. As such, the £108,000 a week phenomenon has been able to deliver consistently outstanding performances from the right wing while being a prolific scorer and inventor for the Russian team. Given his struggles with Barcelona, it's hard to assess whether Malcolm can replicate his outstanding looks in a major European league. Although the striker Buzz is 5 years older than he was when he moved to Spain, it could mean that the maturity is there to tackle another big transfer this time around. His outstanding contributions to Zenit in recent seasons could make it a delightful alternative to Salah. It also shows that Klopp has the potential to be used in cup competitions or as a rotation option in the Premier League as a left-footed right winger who can regularly score goals and create chances. So Liverpool may take a calculated gamble on the old Barcelona prospect this summer, in hopes that their performance will turn into success in England. The Reds' hand was strengthened as Benjamin Pavard was ready to leave. Liverpool's chances of signing Benjamin Pavard this summer have been boosted as Sky Sports reports Bayern Munich are willing to sell the defender. The 27-year-old player has played in France and Germany so far in his career. But he really did well in the Bundesliga with his current team. He returned to the Bavarian team in 2020 and has since appeared in 111 league games for Bayern. Even more impressive, he had won the division title in every campaign since he got there. He showed that he could perform at the top and do business on a team that regularly fights for silverware. He even contributes on offense, scoring 8 goals and 6 Bundesliga assists during his time there. Pavard is also experienced in booting on the international scene. He won the World Cup with France in 2018 and screeched during the tournament, eventually being awarded the goal of the tournament trophy. To round out the list of achievements, the versatile ace also won the Champions League with Bayern. In other words, he has won both the World and European Championships before. Pavard's continued appearances at the centre-back with the Bayern jersey sparked interest in his services from Liverpool. The Reds are looking to strengthen their back line in this transfer window, and it seems they have identified Pavard as the man to help strengthen their defence. A few weeks ago, it was reported that the Premier League side had a ready-to-go offer for the player, but no official offer has yet been tabled. Now, according to a report from Sky Sports, Liverpool has been given a new boost in their efforts to remove the French player this summer. because his current team, Bayern Munich, is ready to sell the 27-year-old player in this transfer window. The German team is asking around 35 to 40 million euros for the defender for any deal to happen. Bundesliga giants want to make money from the French player, because it was determined that they might need to sell some of their squad to finance a move for Harry Kane, which was one of their goals. This means Pavard can now be sacrificed, which is good news for the Reds. The French player was hailed as a solid back option by Bayern's new boss, Thomas Tuchel. But the German side seems ready to let him leave. Having arrived in the Bundesliga not so long ago, the coach was already impressed by Pavard. He said the defender was the best team player. This shows he can still do a job at an elite centre-back, shine with his current club and can instantly raise their defence if he joins Liverpool, allowing Trent Alexander-Arnold to go further on a regular basis. Pavard's seasoned career could give Liverpool a great deal of experience. And given that he's only 27 years old, he definitely has his senior years ahead of him for the Reds. Thiago is meeting with Galatasaray. It is predicted that Liverpool will allow Thiago Alcantara to leave Anfield this summer, while it has been suggested that Galatasaray are in talks about a move for the player. The 32-year-old player has been with the Reds for 3 seasons. But after starting life at the club as a fairly frequent option for them in the Premier League, his playing time has since dwindled. In his first campaign at Anfield after joining from Bayern Munich, he made a total of 24 games, scoring 1 goal, and the club finished 3rd. However, in 2022-2023 the Spaniard started only 14 games, slightly less in terms of 90-minute amounts. The midfielder is no longer often an option for Liverpool, meaning he can be on the move this summer as the Reds try to organise their roster. Transfer jobs in this area also don't seem to be over yet, with the Reds still tied to other midfielders like Southampton's Romeo Lavia. No deal has been agreed upon, but the Reds seem willing to strike a deal for the Belgian. This means that Thiago could find himself even further down the pecking order. And this may cause the English team to move away from this transfer window. There is already interest in signing the 32-year-old actor and talks have apparently been made. According to the information, Galatasaray is willing to make a deal for Thiago and has been in talks about a potential transfer for the Spanish player. It seems that the European giants have already made an offer for the midfielder. And they sent one of their key figures visiting Liverpool to make a move. Currently, no medical reservations have been made and no formal agreement has been accepted. However, things seem to be moving forward in terms of sending the centre player to Turkey and allowing him to leave Liverpool on a deal this summer window. Thiago is still a very good option in the centre of the midfield. Current boss Jürgen Klopp only praised the player's talent last year. The German noted that the midfielder was outstanding and had a sensational look at a game he was involved in. If he leaves, then it could be a blow for Liverpool because he has the brilliance talent. However, as the Reds go through a mid-court restructuring, it may be the right time for the 32-year-old to leave Anfield, which could make him watch in the days and weeks ahead.